Had to shut her off, man. She is loud. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the bike we got in on, I don't know, Sunday afternoon, and I mean 28 hours of driving through a nor'easter. You know, God definitely looking out for me and Tommy all the way back. Vinny, Cody, and Jared, Mindy were great at meeting us there Saturday morning, but we knew we needed to get the bike on the trailer and get out of Dodge before those guys got hit with a pretty nasty storm. So she sat in the trailer all week. The bike has 4.5 miles on it. I think I did. Vinny did 3, and I might have did maybe 1. He did 3.5, or I did 1. 18 degrees last week. One thing about the Jim's motor is it is super smooth. Definitely something that we know now why Harley Davidson is backing that engine program. 131 cubic inches. It has electronic compression releases. Try to get a better view of the engine. Has electronic compression releases, which even with electronic compression releases up here in Michigan present a little bit of an issue for an engine that isn't even broken yet. One thing that it has a gel battery, which, you know, I'm glad Ben went with that. There's no acid in it, but we're going to probably have to bump it. It's a PC 545. It just doesn't have enough CCA to fire this bad boy. Even compression releases. You got to try to visualize the amount of compression this engine builds up. I ran a compression check on it this week. Make sure the releases were kicking out, and they are working. This motor without the releases will build 210 pounds of compression per cylinder. I'd be lying if I was standing here saying how sweet this motor sounds, but just outside the doors, it's all down the roads, and even though it's 30 degrees, I'd love to take her down the road today, but yeah, I just got way too much time in cleaning her up for the 15th. This is kind of a pirate video. I don't know if I'll release it until after it's unveiled the 15th, but it's kind of what we're going through. I want to get some runtime on it. What I was saying is Vin had put some premium in it, but I'm an avid Cam 2 or aviation fuel guy, and on any of these high performance engines. Even my Dyna runs nothing but Cam 2 and avgas. So I went out, picked up 5 gallons of aviation fuel, which is about 115 octane, and we're just taking it easy with it, just kind of running it from idle up to 2,000, still trying to get it broke in. And I will know as soon as the av fuel has worked itself through, because for any of you guys out there that ride bikes, if you're running av fuel, the pipes will become chocolate brown within about a mile or 2 of running it, and exhaust becomes real sweet smelling, which, because the bike will be run out on stage, I'm trying to get the exhaust smell down too, so it'll be at least for all of us motorheads, it'll be if you've been to a drag strip, you know what I'm talking about. The bike's fuel requirements are premium or better. I think we're all in the biking world understand that. With this particular engine, she'll be getting, at least while it's on tour, being ridden to benefits, will be on nothing but a steady dose of aviation fuel. Again, it was good to hear her come to life again today. I mean, it's like last Saturday with Christmas and everything, it just seemed like very hectic. And I knew today, this is Saturday, exactly a week ago, I had picked it up at V-Force's shop as went by, and I've been really excited about spending the day with this bike, getting some more runtime on it, kind of checking it over. When I went to V-Force last week to pick the bike up, I'd been up, obviously I couldn't sleep. Thursday night, Friday morning, it was probably 3 a.m. when I awoke. Knew the trip. We left at 4. My good friend from high school, Tom Klump, had driven I drove to about the middle of Ohio. He took over and drove 11 hours straight through the night. So I don't even know what you call it. It's not jet lag, but it's worse. So when we got to V-Force, you know, emotions, the bike is speechless. I mean, from Justin's paint to all of Vinny and Cody's custom machine work. It's just my biggest fear when I seen this bike is I wouldn't be able to hold it together, knowing that it's for the cancer community. And I knew, following Diamond P, all the people that were in hospitals that were watching this build with anything anywhere between stage 3 to stage 5 cancer. And I'm sad to say that when V-Force released the pictures on Tuesday of the bike finished, I had been emailing a fellow in Texas that had stage 5 Hodgkin's, and he passed away Thursday afternoon at 4:30. But his mom had wrote me to tell me that how excited he was to see the bike finished. So I guess in one respect, that's kind of like mission accomplished. That was our goal. If it brings a little hope, if it brings a smile, and most important, raises money for an organization that helps families and patients through a variety of their organization itself, from Make-A-Wish to Relay for Life, helping patients and families with paying for medicines and stuff like that, then I will have accomplished what I set out to do. And then on the upside, doing something I enjoy to do. I love Harley Davidson. It's, to me, one of the last of the American-built companies that build a quality product. Whether we go back to the AMF days or now an employee-owned company, Harley Davidson is America on two wheels. And I'm really proud that we incorporated the Jim's motor, which is can be purchased through an authorized Harley Davidson dealer. It's not available like some of the other engines. It's only available through the Harley Davidson dealer network. And that's one reason why I wanted to incorporate that. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love to see Harley embrace this bike too. Vinny and Cody used all HD hand controls. We tried to incorporate as much Harley Davidson as we could, and also support Baker. I mean, Baker, a great company right here in Michigan. It has the full Baker primary with a King Kong clutch. We utilized all American-made products. This whole bike is an American-made product, made by two great guys in Rock Tavern, New York, a painter in New Borough, New York, and I don't know, call me old-fashioned or whatever, but if she ain't made in the USA, I'm not interested. So I'm gonna cut out for now, but stoked to hear Fire to Life today. Again, we're gonna get some of this av fuel running through this HSR 48 millimeter Mikuni down through those Vance and Hines pipes, so when she fires, she'll fire quick, and we'll get that battery issue addressed. We just need to bump up a size or two for this cold climate. It should be fine in the summer. And I'll probably release this video after January 15th. I don't want to take all the surprises out of the bike and everything that went into it. Again, I'm grateful for everybody that has embraced this cause with me. I guess I'm just not the type of person that can go public. If you come into my shop, I can talk to you all day long about cars, and I feel like I'm right at home. When I have to talk about this subject here, it's very tough. I mean, I don't think cancer has not affected anybody's life, whether it be a friend or a family member, so it gets pretty emotional. So you have to try to keep it all in check. But the reality is that Diamond P is ready for its next leg of its mission, and that's to be unveiled in January. Big thanks to Great Lakes Harley Davidson, Anthony D'Erico, Joe Yak, Bob, everybody from the Great Lakes staff that took on this project with me in December, actually November. They've done nothing but push this event. It's awesome. I'm humbled, and I'm forever grateful. Thanks.